All right, is it Wednesday already? It is. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Greymane Gaming. Thank you for joining me on our weekly visit to Dreamlight Valley, and it has been a weekly visit lately. I have not been in here much, but I'm so happy to be here. I mean, I love this word honey now. I'm going to tell you why in a second. This word right here, honey. Absolutely love it, and I'm going to tell you why, as I said, in a second. But let's talk about what's going on. Dreamlight Valley. Not much. We are still in, of course, these Honeyglow Woods. I have not finished the campaign yet. I know a lot of you have, and I just have not been. Look at this. That is so beautiful. I have just not been playing Dreamlight Valley. In fact, I've been playing other games. I've been playing a little bit of the Black Flag Resynced, and I was going to make a few videos on that, but I decided not to because, you know, it's an old game. It's an old game, so everyone's already seen it. So, and I have been playing on a lot of board or card games. So, you know, games that are not video games, particularly Lorcana. Now, if you well, let's talk about that in a second. That's what I was going to talk about anyway. Splatoon Raiders comes out tonight at midnight. I'll be playing that, but I won't be making any videos on it. I'm just going to be playing it just to play it. So I got all of the little amiibo figures coming and that deal. So I'm going to have fun with it. I guess it's kind of like a mix between Salmon Run and some other things. It's got a pretty good review so far, so I'm kind of happy about that. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that a bit. I won't play it extensively because it's a fun game, but to me it kind of wears thin. It gets a little repetitive, so I'll probably play it for a week and I'll put it down and probably won't touch it again. That's what I do. That's what I do sometimes. Speaking of that, I want to get back to the the Lego Batman game at some point, so we're gonna probably do a couple videos on that. Allie has started working a new shift at the hospital and now only works 4 days a week and she gets 3 days off. So she'll be around more. And I would like to jump into more games with her. Maybe some live action Lorcana games. I'm teaching her how to play Lorcana now that she has more time. So that's what I'm getting to. We did a box opening the other day for Lorcana, and I was absolutely enthralled. I was absolutely excited when I pulled one Christopher Robin. Now, Christopher Robin, now everyone was asking me, you know, who I saw like in real life was asking me, why do you care so much about Christopher Robin? It's not like it's a great card. It's not like it's not a an enchanted card. You know, it's not even. No, it's not. But it's a good card because it's one of kind, and it's for people who want to build a deck that has a lot of. A lot of characters from every color ink. So with most. Well, I'm not even going to say with most. With the rest of the game, throughout the rest of the game, which has been going on for a couple of years now, you could only use two color inks. You know, it could be an amber, it could be a sapphire, it could be this, it could be this. But you're only allowed two colors. You can only play two inks in your deck. Okay. Now, the Christopher Robin card changes all that. Christopher Robin says that you can pull any character that you want that has the Honey title, right? Honey. It's right here, Honey. Any character that has a Honey title, and it can be any ink color. Doesn't matter what color ink that character has or what color ink that character is in the game. As long as it's got Honey under it, you can pull it into your deck, and you can play it from your deck, and that changes the entire game for me. So I'm making a Christopher Robin Honey deck. That's what I'm going to be making. Now, for your basic cards, I'm going to explain this to you because I'm going to be doing like a video on it with Allie because we're going to show her how to play. And as she learns, I'm going to be playing with her, and showing you guys, the game. And she'll probably end up beating me because she picks up things quite quickly. and and then she throttles me with it. So it'll be interesting to see. But um, so in each you get like a 60 card deck. Okay, there are certain cards you can only have one of, but most of the cards you can have four of. So I'm trying to fill my hand with characters that have the honey title. So I don't have enough out of that one box that I opened. So we're gonna pick up another box today and probably open it tonight on video. We're gonna open another box and another pre-release kit. So to see if we get more honey characters and maybe pick up another Christopher Robin. Who knows? But we're gonna see. So I'm gonna pick up another box tonight at our local card store, our game shop. Now, if you get into Lorcana, the fun part about it is that you can grab your deck, and even if you don't have like anyone in your house who plays it, you can go to your local card shops. Most of them have events. Most of them have card nights where you can go and just play with other people. That's the fun part about it. You get to really engage. You don't need a screen. You don't need a phone. You don't need a whatever. You can just go and engage with other people who are like-minded, who want to play cards, who want to play Lorcana. They have other card games too. They got Magic, and they've got Pokemon, which is really big right now because of the anniversary. People are going crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the videos of the Sands Club people this morning, but it was insane. So that is, so you can do that too. You don't really need to have anyone else in your household. You can just learn to play the game if you don't already know how. Pick it up, grab your deck, create your own deck. That's the fun part. I think creating your deck is probably the best part of the game, because then you get to go and try what you created against other people who created their own decks as well. So I am going to create a Christopher Robin honey-based deck, 60-card deck. We're going to show you the deck at the end of... I'm going to pick up, as I said, a box and a pre-release kit today again. And then I'm going to see if I can get a full deck out of it. And then we're going to put it together on video. And I'm going to show Allie. We're going to get her going on a deck of whatever she wants. They have, if you don't want to do a deck, they have pre-made decks that you can buy. They're quite expensive now because most Lorcana game, game pieces or game decks and stuff are expensive because it's a really scarce game right now, because they have a lot of high value retail money cards in them. I mean, there are some cards that go for like $3,000-$4,000 in here. If you get on a pot or a rare enchanted, likely it won't happen. I think I have a few of them. I have one card, the Headless Horseman card, that's worth about $400, and so it goes kind of like that. So you can get those, but if that's what you're buying it for, then you're gonna. I want to play. That's just it. I like to play the game. I like all the Disney characters. I love it has my favorite Disney characters in it. It's got a Darkwing Duck, Robin Hood, so I'm excited to keep on playing. I'm glad that the game hasn't really faded out, and only keeps on getting more and more popular as time goes on. So we're gonna see what we can create out of this honey deck. And they have a new honey adventure coming out, just like in Dreamlight Valley, for Lorcana, where it's a single player honey adventure coming out this fall for Lorcana as well. So if you're interested, we're going to be putting up a video probably tonight, opening or doing another box opening, maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. I think the official date of the release for Attack of the Vine is the 24th, so Friday. So you're going to see a lot of people playing it on Friday night at your local store. If you want to go learn, drop into your local card shop on Friday night and be at the opening of or at the actual release of Attack of the Vine, and you might meet some friends and hang out and learn to play, or play against some people. Bring your deck. If you want to, link your deck, or tell me what deck that you have made in the comments, and we'll talk about it in the next, few videos. Maybe we'll do more Lorcana videos. So, all right. What else has been going on? We have Allie and I, as I said, she's working a new shift, so we've been watching movies a lot. Well, we've watched two because she has more time in the morning, so she actually went on the night shift, so she gets home at like 8 in the morning. And we watched movies. We watched a couple of mediocre movies. Unfortunately, they weren't that good. The Mandalorian and Grogu we watched. We already seen it, but it's got glaring problems. I mean, I wish it was much better. It ended up being kind of meh, and two problems that I really did not like. And if you don't want any spoilers, it's not really a spoiler. I'm not telling you anything to do with the story. One of the characters in it, though, repeats. I'm not going to say which character, but, well, it's a hut. Okay, one of the huts. And it's right in the trailer, so it's not like it's anything that's a secret. So, one of the huts says, "I'm my own man," or, "I want to be my own man." And I'm like, "You're not a man. You're a hut." So, and if I was like a creator of a film like The Mandalorian, Jon Favreau, I can't believe he would let that go. I mean, these are the small things that kind of bother me. When a hut, right? If you don't know what a hut is, well, you remember in Return of the Jedi, Jabba the Hutt, the big fat slug? Well, when you have a hut that is saying, "I want to be my own man," man indicates that you're human, right? Be your own man indicates that you're human. And I'm like, this is the wrong dialogue. He should be saying, "I want to be my own hut," not man. Why would a hut claim to be a man? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the actor's voice who did the voice of this hut. I thought it was really lame. It really took you out of the movie. And I didn't like Sigourney Weaver in it either. I think she was probably there just because they wanted to put the aliens lady in the movie, and I thought that her role was stale. I thought she was like reading her lines off her palm or something, because she seemed very, very dry and very like uninteresting. I didn't like her in that role. Sorry, Sigourney, but maybe I don't know. I didn't like her in the role. I thought she was very ho-hum. They needed someone much more dynamic, and she just seems tired, right? It seems like she did it for like a paycheck. Maybe she's like, I don't know. I mean, but she just seemed like she didn't want to be there, right? So that brought me down. So that was that movie. I'm not going to say anything more because otherwise I think it would have done well. The Mandalorian and Grogu, of course, it is Disney, so we are talking Disney here. I think it would have done well as a season 4 series for The Mandalorian. I don't think it does well as a movie. I don't think it has enough to stand alone as a movie. I think it seemed like they had jammed 2 episodes of The Mandalorian together, right? And that's it. I don't think it made it quite movie worthy. It looked like they were just trying to cash in a little bit. Oh, what happened here? It seems like there we go, okay. My game mode went off when I did that. My screen went a little black, but maybe you guys didn't see that. Anyway, yeah, it was an okay movie. If you like Star Wars, I do, and I still enjoyed it, but I just, and it's me being a Star Wars nerd that would find those glaring things glaring in the first place. Like, when a hut calls himself a man, to me, it should not. I mean, who? And he said it more than once. And I was like, Allie, I was like, that is the most. Who let that slide by? Who let that slide by? He's claiming that he wants to be a man. I want to be my own man. Like he's a human. He's not a human. He's a hut. I want to be my own hut. I would have been okay with that. But to me, dumb. Just poor script writing. So whoever did that, shame on you. You don't know what you're doing. You need a better script writer. Let me change it for you. Let me change it for you. These are things that I nitpick. I end up like nitpicking, and I just throughout the whole movie, it just, it bugged me and even now, I'm just like, that bugs me. He's not a man. And we tried to get through. Now my kid brother, he's a big time lawyer in California and all that deal. But my kid brother will always be the little 3-year-old kid who had every He-Man figure in the world. He had Castle Grayskull. He had all the figures. He absolutely loved He-Man. So I was willing to give He-Man the movie a try. I even sent him like a message when it came out at the theater that said, "Oh, I see your favorite character's coming out in the movie." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take my kids to see," or something like that. He was like, he watched the cartoon with his kids, and I just remember, him as a small kid, just he loved He-Man, and so that, I mean, even though he is older now, it's like, I always have that image of him as my kid brother, right? He's a few years younger than me, so I'll always see him as a kid, no matter how old he gets. But He-Man itself, the movie was horrible. I'm sorry to say. I understand it's based on a toy line, but I mean, how did this thing get made? Who decided to give this production all kinds of money to make this pile of junk? It was horrible. Horrible. Terrible acting, terrible story. It was just, and it bombed. Of course it bombed at the theater. No one went to see it, and it just was not good. I know some people are going to love it because they're He-Man. My brother would probably absolutely love it. He probably will. He'll probably absolutely love it. But this is my opinion, mind you, folks. If I'm stepping on toes here, it's just a movie, so relax. But I thought it was terrible. I thought it was a horrible movie, and it should never have been made. It doesn't do the cartoons in the 80s any service at all. When we were kids, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we watched that. I did finish it. She went to bed. I finished watching it. I have to complete it, just so I know. And the only thing that was good in it was Cringer. I thought Cringer was awesome. Anyway, that's what we did. So that's the movies that we watched over the last 2 days, and while getting adjusted to the night shift. So, yeah. So I'll probably be on more at night now as opposed to day, but we're going to check out the premium shop here. We're going to go into Scrooge's store. What else do we have to talk about? Dogs and cats. Now, we have a problem with the Asher House. Not us in particular. The Asher House has put up a video about this dog that they adopted out, and they have now this is some scumbag, right? Some scumbag, and I don't know what happened or why they chose to harm an animal, but they have this dog named Velveteen that they adopted out to this scumbag, and they had pictures of the adoption day. Whenever the Asher House does an adoption, they always capture it on video. They always do pictures while the dog is going to their new home. Well, they did that, of course. They had pictures of the new owner coming to adopt Velveteen and take Velveteen off to her new home. And she was a beautiful, healthy dog. Well, a couple months later, the Asher House get a call saying that, how could you do this to Velveteen? Look at her. And they sent her a picture of Velveteen, and she was skin and bones, near death it looked like. And the Asher House is like, we want to know what's going on. That's not how she left the Asher House. And then they stopped all contact with her. He tried to get a hold of the adopter, and he could not get a hold of him. The adopter ghosted him, and then they called animal um, welfare to go do a welfare check. They went and did a welfare check. The guy said he doesn't know what's wrong with Velveteen. He thinks she's sick, but he said he was going to bring her to the vets. Well, the Asher House met. I mean, he didn't know that he was going to go to the vets, but I imagine the Asher House put in a notice at the vet saying, if this guy comes in with this dog, please call us. And I guess that's what happened, or something like that. And the Asher House intervened while the dog was at the vet and took the dog back, and the dog was in horrible condition. This person abused this dog. She was near death. She needed operations. She had been so hungry, it looked like she had been starved. She was eating blankets. Now, I don't know about you, but Allie and I, whenever we leave the house, we take up all of our blankets. Oz has a blanket. That's his baby. All right, he carries it everywhere. He loves his blanket. It's a blanket he's had since he was small, and he brings it everywhere. He carries it. He sleeps with it. And, he pulls on it with Yara. They have a little tug of war. He loves his blanket. He's sleeping with it right now as I look over at him. He has it underneath him. His head's on it. He loves his blanket. But we take it away from him when we leave the house because he's not supervised. We don't want him eating it. If a dog eats a blanket, yeah, that's some bad news. I mean, that can usually end up in the dog being euthanized because it gets tangled in their intestine, and then that's about it. So take away, anything that your dog's going to eat if your dog's an eater, But this dog was probably eating because it was hungry. And this guy, this person, whatever, this family was starving this poor dog. And so they took it back. I think last time I checked, Velveteen was okay. She had to go through 3 surgeries, and the Asher House, of course, complied. And hopefully she pulls out of this. But I was so upset about this because this asshat abused this dog. This guy, this person, and I'm talking to the Asher House here, this person belongs in jail. In jail for animal cruelty. They need to make animal cruelty laws a lot stiffer when it comes to this. You do not starve a dog, because I have no reason why anyone in their right mind would starve an animal. Why? If you don't have food, there's plenty of outreach programs out there that can help you. There's plenty of places that can help you if your dog has no food. All right? Or, if you're eating, give it a piece of your food, for crying out loud. I'm sure your fat butt eats every day. Right? Right. So do it. Because there's no reason. There's no reason for it. And this guy belongs in jail. He belongs in jail. He or she, I think it's a he, belongs in jail. And anyone that supports him and hid this belongs in jail. A little jail time would, for these idiots, probably wouldn't hurt them many. So please, go over to the Asher House and support Velveteen. She's a beautiful dog. And she was already scared before she got adopted. Now this, did more harm to her than anything because of this idiot. So I hope to God that they really do push for him to be in jail. So, what else do we have here? We got, so yeah, that's the dog stuff going on. There's a lot of dogs that I saw on the news last night. There's a lot of dogs that are being returned now because they got scared and spooked and ran off from the fireworks. One was missing for 10 days, but was returned. It was on the world news last night. Returned to its family. One police dog, it's sad because the man did everything right. He had his German Shepherd police dog in his house when the fireworks were going off. The dog had to go out. He let it outside to go, do its business. And one of the fireworks went off close by. The dog jumped over its fence. It was that scared and got hit by a car and killed. So sometimes you do the right things and it still doesn't matter. But I feel bad about that. Very, very sad. Fireworks suck. I don't like fireworks. There's so many really much better alternatives. Drones are, I think they're like a much better display than actual sky explosions. I think drones, they have music. They're beautiful. They're cool. I think those are a much better display. We should have drone works now instead of these stupid explosions in the sky. I think they're useless now. I mean, it was okay. Even 200 years ago, it wasn't okay. It scares the heck out of animals. People have like all kinds of bears in their yard. I was reading a few stories that people have like bears and wild animals in their yard after the fireworks because they're scared. They're scared. So I think we need to move to drones. That's just my opinion. And of course, my channel. So that's about the only one. So yeah, I feel bad for the guy who lost his dog. I'm so sorry about that. And so yeah, the whole thing with the Asher House. Hopefully they can get this guy prosecuted because he's a scumbag. So all right, Red K won our contest. I announced it on the opening of the Lorcana box. So Red K, I got your email. I just saw it. Can you please send me, I think you did say that you wanted it on Nintendo. I just want to make sure. So either put it into the comments on this video, Red K, that you want Nintendo, $100 in the Nintendo store. I'm sure you might if you want it to. I might have it today if you were planning on buying Splatoon Raiders tonight. I might have it by tonight. If you answer me right away, I might have it tonight. So I had to go get the codes, and like I buy them at Sam's Club. So and Allie will be going to town tonight, so I will have her pick up the Nintendo codes tonight. If you answer me right after this video, like by say 4 o'clock this afternoon. If not, it'll be tomorrow. So let me know, Red K, if that's what you want. I'm thinking you wanted Nintendo. But I'm not going to assume, and then I will send them to your email after you respond to this video in the comments. All right, let's go check out Scrooge's store real quick. We've talked a lot. This is what happens when I come on like once a week. I talk and talk and talk and talk. I drive myself batty. All right, let's see what Scrooge has got for us today. I already have that, got that. Woo, look at this. We got us a little decorative honey pots. We'll take it. Alright. Yep. Oh, I like that vest. Fire. Oh, yuck. Firework. I'm going to buy it. I don't like the name of it. It is Little Mermaid, though. Terrible name. We are just talking about that. Alright, what do we have here? We got $1,200 for this little green nightshirt. That's a lot of cannolis. What's over here? Okay. Alright. Not gonna buy that dress. Hello, Tigger. Alright. I don't ever buy anything from there, so alright, we're good here. Good here. Do we have new flooring? We do. We got some new flooring. Woodland Path from Winnie the Pooh. Very nice. I like it. We'll take it. We have a rug here. Is that new? Well, that is not. Hello there. Nothing new. And I think that's it, folks. Yep, that's it for Scrooge's shop. We're going to go check out the... I like Tigger. I love him. Alright. Let us see here. Let us go to the premium shop. Of course, we still have the picture thing going on for the event. The picture pursuit event. I only have a couple. I think I got 3 of them done. Let's see. Description. I think I've got 3. I got to do one. Yeah, I got that one. The Lost Boy. I got the the Toy Story one. Yep, that one. And I've got that one done. So I'll be doing more this week. Hopefully I'll come on a little bit more. If I remember. That's the problem. I have so much going on in RL, in real life, that I tend to forget. Alright, let's check out the store here. shop. Today's premium shop, we've got the Jungle Mystery House for $3,000. We got the Jungle Mystery Wall for $17.50. I just did something dumb. I do this every time. Here we go. All right. There we go. Clinging Vine Sets for $12.50. The Regal Prowess Ensemble for $2,000. We've got the Floral Princess Bundle, $37.50. The Glittering Shore Aerial for $2,500. The Good Puppy. Oh, he's so cute. He's a little Cerebus for $2,000. You know what? I'm gonna buy him. I love him. He's mine. Thank you. What was this? Is that him? It is. Oh, they put him in a little thing now. Usually, I don't know if they ever had that happen before. Toy Story House, $3,000. Very cool. I might get that. Toy Store House. Not Toy Story. Toy Store House. That's weird. Okay. The Raya Ensemble for $17.50. The Jungle House for $3. That's kind of cool looking, actually. It looks like it would be nice into like a in a pirate adventure. Pirate's Treasure for $1,200. The Enchanted Tiki Room for $3. The Agrabah Market Set for $17.50. The Milo Costume Outfit for $17. That's a lot. I like that outfit. I don't really like the that thing on the head, but we've got the Sea Witch's Cauldron for $600. It's 20% off. We got Ranger Donald for $2,000. 20 off. We have got the Natural Paragola set for $2. Monsters Inc. door outfit for $17.50. Or no, $12. Sorry, the wrong one. Moana costume for $17.50. We got the Monsters Pink bundle for $1,200. The Adorable Ensemble for $1,000. The Aurora costume dresses for $15. The Valentine clothing set, wow, a little bit late for $1,200. We got the Edwardian Valley bundle for $2,000. And I think that is it. Nothing free this way. Ah, you guys are cheap. That is all of it, folks. All right, let us get to the pups here really quick. We're going to see who is up for adoption, who needs a home for today. So please make sure that any of the dogs you hear, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. Please click on that link. It'll bring you to a text box for the Second Chance Rescue. Right in that text box, please, the dog's ID number that I give you, and just write, please pull this dog. That's all you have to do. And then hit send. Right? You put the ID number in that I give you for each dog, put it in the text box after you click the link, and write, please pull this dog. It will save a dog as a chance of them pulling the dog out of the shelter and saving the dog's life. That's on you. All right? You can do that. Not hard to do. You've done many things that take more time. All right? It takes you more time to pour a cup of coffee. It takes you more time to sit here and listen to me ramble on about junk. Right? It takes you more time to, use the restroom. I mean, make it worth your time today. Please. I beg you. I mean, if anything, I don't ask for donations on this channel. I don't ask you to join my Patreon. I don't ask you to give any money. In fact, I give money. I just gave Red K $100. Again, I've given Red K $100 a few times. And not just Red K either. I'm not just saying that. I give money on here. I don't ask for it. So the only thing I do ask for is that you help me save these animals. It takes you a fraction of a minute. That's it. That's all. Right? Please. I don't think it's asking for too much, folks. We got Mama Coco at NYCACC. That's the biggest shithole in the country, and I hate to use swear words, but you know what? We're adults here. There are some kids here. You hear more on TV, though, than you do on this channel. So, I'm not... Yeah. But that's the only way I can explain these places, because that's what they are. Mama Coco is ID number 219456. She's at NYCACC, all right? Says that she is a pretty 3-year-old returned from ACC due to fearful behavior. Well, of course she's got fearful behavior. You're a stranger. I'd be afraid of you too, and I'm 6'4". and I'd be afraid of you because you're a stranger. Stranger, right? So, a dog needs to warm up to you. A cat needs to warm up to you. A stranger, a human, needs to warm up to you. People just don't walk up to you and put their arms around you and say, hey, baby, what's happening? No, it doesn't happen that way. People don't do that. How do you expect animals to? They have fearful behavior. Oh, yeah, if I see you on the street, I'm crossing the street to the other side because I don't know you. In this day and age, you don't know what someone's going to do. So, please, give me the lame-ass excuses, or give me a break on the lame-ass excuses. Don't give them to me. I don't want them. You know what I mean? I won't expect anyone to just, to trust me. Get to know me first. Get to know my personality. Get to know what I believe in. And then we can talk about friendly, right? We can talk about friendly. You might find that I'm your best friend ever. You might find that I'm not. But the point is, you have to take the time. You have to take the time with everything. And that includes dogs, too. And that includes cats. That includes hamsters. They need to gain your trust. You need to gain theirs. Simple as that. It's a simple equation. Be kind to them. They'll be kind to you. Love them. They'll love you. Treat them bad. They're going to treat you bad. You treat me bad, I'm gonna drive your ass in the dirt. Simple as that. You treat me nice, I'll be your best friend. But you treat me bad, and I'm going to drive your ass in the dirt. You can guarantee it. But I'll be your best friend if you treat me well. I'll go out of my way to do anything for you. Ask my friends. That's just the way it is. That's how life works, right? You get what you give. And if you give bad, you get bad. If you give good, you get good. But you got to earn it. You got to. You got to do your own thing. So please, earn it. Take the ID number, 219456. Click on the link that I have in this description to the Second Chance Rescue. Put the ID number in there and say, please pull this dog. That's all you got to do. And hit send. That's it. That's all. Give. Give a little bit, and you will get. I guarantee. All right, I'm going to repost Mama Coco. Oh, Mama Coco, you're a cute little girl. And we're going to try to help you out. There we go. Mama Coco. All right. We got Axel, he's been at the shelter for 117 days. He needs a home. He's at the Hempstead Animal Shelter in Wantagh, New York. I don't have a number on him, but if you live in that area, that's on Long Island, I believe. You can, that's Long Island. You can email them at adoption@hempsteadnewyork.gov. That is adoption at HEMPSTEADNY.gov. All right, it's also on my X page. I'm reposting it. That is for this poor dog that has spent 117 days locked in a cell. And he's not a criminal. His name is Axel. He's beautiful, handsome, and he needs a home. All right. We got 4-year-old Calabunga is now under kill command after being returned in June. She doesn't like cats. So if you have a cat, then there might be a problem with 4-year-old Calabunga. Although it doesn't say where Calabunga's at. I love it when they put the videos up and they don't tell us where they're at. Let's see if it's in her video. Maybe it is. They might put it in the video. Sometimes they do. And I see nothing. Am I like missing this? Let me see. Let me just do a scroll through here on the video. Nothing. Not a thing. Maybe it's on voice, but I can't hear it. I'm going to share the video. She looks like a poodle. Obviously, she probably doesn't like cats. So because she's at NYCACC. She's ID number 256362. Okay? Her name is Calabunga. I'm going to share her video. She looks like a poodle mix of some sort. 256362. She doesn't like cats, okay? I don't like it when people say, well, she doesn't like, she's aggressive. Because there are dogs who don't like cats. There just are. It's like cats that don't like birds, right? People get kind of antsy when they say, "Well, it must be an aggressive dog because because he or she does not like cats." No, no. There are some dogs that it's in their nature they don't like cats. Okay, just like cats don't like mice, just like cats don't like birds. You put a cat outside, and every bird in your yard will disappear. Every bird. That's why I don't have outdoor cats, because our cats are indoor cats only, um, because they would kill the songbirds. They would go after. We used to watch our cat. It was outdoors, and she would stalk squirrels. She would stalk chipmunks. She would stalk birds, and she'd take them right out of the air. And I said, "That's not happening. That's not. You're an indoor cat." Of course, we had like a red-tailed hawk who was like lifting cats in the neighborhood away. So we decided, no, it's not happening to our cat. So we brought our cats in, and they've been in now for a long, long time. They haven't, they don't go outdoors, and they don't like the outdoors. Every once in a while, I'll let Oz out, and Bert will get in the open doorway, and he'll sniff the air, but he won't step outside. He's an old cat, though. He's on my lap right now as I speak to you guys. All right, Bert. Oh, you're such a good boy. Such a good Bert. He's my cat. I know I'm gonna lose him. He's an older cat, and I feel bad because he's always on my lap, and I'm gonna miss that. But he's a good boy. You sure are, Bert. Bert's about probably 18 years old. Oh, he's like, I'm not that old. Yes, you are, Bert. I know you don't feel it, buddy. All right, one more dog here. We've got Vike. Vike said he trusted his family with his, let's see. He trusted his family with his whole heart, but they brought him back to the same high kill shelter. And now he's scheduled to be euthanized and is out of time. Let's go, folks. This is at, where is he at? He is a neutered, 1-year-old neutered German Shepherd. He is ID number A57122307. He's at Downey in California. That is a shithole. Killers. All of them. Killers. He is ID number A57122307. He was adopted there as a puppy, and the idiots brought him back. Now that he's out of the puppy stage, right? He's no longer cute, and he is still cute, but he's not a cute little puppy. Now the asshats brought him back to a high kill shelter. Well, screw you. You know what? Screw you people. If you can do that to your dog, you didn't really love it in the first place. So screw off. You don't bring a dog to a high kill shelter where there's a high chance, a high probability that it's going to end up being killed. You don't love your animal. Sorry to say, but that's the truth. You don't drop grandma off to be killed at a, old age home. So don't drop your dog off to be killed at a, whatever. I don't know why I used that whole, analogy, but, that was, yeah. Anyway, ID number A57122307. The phone number there is area code 657-424-7580. Please, let's get this dog adopted. Please. All right. There we go. I'm going to repost it. That is for Vike. And we got the Wanta. We have another dog in Wanta, Long Island, Augie. He needs a home too. So Wanta. We got one more here in California. John. Another German Shepherd. What is it with German Shepherds lately? John is at LA Animal Services. Is this? He's in Chesterfield Square, South Los Angeles. To adopt him, he is area code 888-452-7381 to place him on hold. He's a 3-year-old German Shepherd. He is in Chesterfield Square. Never heard of this place. He is ID number A2279853. as an apple, 22-79853. Again, area code 888-452-7381. That's for John. He is a beautiful 3-year-old German Shepherd. Oh, we got one more here. We got another one in Downey, California. A senior Labrador Retriever, Molly, is at Downey, California. Another crap hole. She is A578566. That's Molly. Labrador Retriever, senior. She is 9 years old. Beautiful dog. Alright. Oh, there's so many dogs. I knew this was going to happen. We're going to do 2 more because that's what we have left. We've got Russell County, Phoenix City, Alabama. Sick and needs a rescue. He needs a rescue. Her name is Maria. She is ID number 613-76365. She's about 6 months old, and she is at Phoenix City, Alabama. There's no vet at the shelter, so she needs to be vetted, please. And Brand Sky is ID number A388419. 3-year-old white German Shepherd. White, beautiful dog. At Corpus Christi Animal Shelter in Corpus Christi, Texas. Let's see, we've got to get the info on that. It's a he. It's a he. It's a male. 3 years old, A388419 at Corpus Christi, Texas. He is terrified. Terrified dog. He is at Corpus Christi. I'm looking for the info there. I always have to look for this address. It says that he is inconsolable, frightened, and alone. He is scared. Of course he's scared. Of course he's scared. Poor baby. Let me see. This poor dog. I would love to have him. Here we go. Corpus Christi is, the phone number there is 361-826-4630. I'm going to repost that. And that is at Corpus Christi, Texas. I might want to pledge for this poor boy. Pledge here to rescue. Okay. I think I'm going to pledge for him. Pledge here. Alright, we're gonna talk about pledging for this guy. Alright, everyone, that's gonna do it for today. We had a longer video, so we're gonna end it there. Thank you all for watching. I will be back with a box opening of Lorcana and maybe some Lego Batman in the next few days. Thank you all again for watching. Please make sure you share these wonderful dogs, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. Have yourself a magical day.